Hey guys, this is Greg with Medical Muscle. In this video, I'm going to talk about the OSCE, the mock patient encounter that you got to do at the end of each year, right? Specifically the physical, because that's what most students seem to struggle with. So, for the OSCE, what I'd like you guys to do is download all the PDFs of all the small groups that have the whole list of, each physical or system that you've covered throughout the year, and get your tool bag and get a partner and practice on each other. It's gonna be awkward, and that's fine. You want to get that awkwardness out of the way, because when it comes to test day, you want everything to look smooth. Because when you look confident in that OSCE, I feel like you can gain a couple extra points just by being relaxed. Okay, keep things light. So you're gonna make sure to go through everything like how your school wants it. SGU likes auscultation. Inspection, auscultation, percussion, palpation. Remember to keep those orders when you go through each of these things, okay? Go through all of them. Now, after that, I want you to do it timed. You should, hopefully, be able to do this physical in around 5 minutes, okay? The physical is where you're gonna save a ton of time in the interaction. You only have about 17 minutes total with the patient, somewhere around there. So you can save a lot of time just on the physical, okay? Because most of the points, they're in their interaction. And it should be very directed, okay? So use your gut when you're asking the patient what's going on. Think about the system that's being affected. Okay, if it's the abdomen, the head region, is it the peripheral, is it cardio? What's the general problem? Think about the physicals that you're gonna do. Think about what you would need to do to get more information about what's going on with the patient. Okay, so use some judgment in that, and try to get that time down. Before I continue, please like and subscribe this video, okay? All right, now, I want you guys to remember that the OSCE is pretty low points in total relative to all the other exams that you have to take. So, seriously, don't spend too much time on this thing. Maybe 2, maybe 3 days, okay? Because you have some other exams, way higher points, and I think it's easier to study than to do the OSCE. Also, the other reason, I know some really good students who would ace exams like crazy who didn't ace the OSCE. Just happens. Sometimes there's some unpredictability in the OSCE. You get the diagnosis wrong. For some reason, the person that you're working with was just not as easygoing, or the person grading you wasn't easygoing. I feel like there's more subjective points in this, so you may not get a perfect score. Okay? That's just the reality of it. So that's why I say, you could study days and days and days and still get just an average score, just because of the subjective nature of the whole thing. So don't go crazy, okay? Now, like and subscribe this video. I said it already, do it again if you haven't already. In total with the OSCE, there's ways to study this stuff. I think First Aid has a PDF where it's got interactions where you can practice with someone else, and you should do that. And then, think about all the different diagnoses of each system that you could be asked, right? Right lower quadrant pain. How many different things could that be? Well, it could be appendicitis, it could be ovarian torsion, it could be something in the GI, maybe it's a hernia, Think of all the different things. What if it's throat pain? Is it a sore throat? Is it infectious? Is it musculoskeletal? Did they just injure themselves? Is it, I don't know, endocrine? Is it maybe the thyroid? I don't know. Thyroid usually doesn't cause pain like that. But you got to think like that. Think of the region of the body that they're describing the discomfort, and you got to think about all the different systems, okay? Think about all the different possibilities this could be. You think GI, endocrine, infectious, all that musculoskeletal. Think about all those different categories that you can place these diagnoses in. All right, guys? That's it. I wish you guys the best of luck on this exam.